Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start, I really want to share my story, same with Miss Nancy Snow, because I would really want to talk outside of my comfort zone because I'm an electronic engineer. I'm taking a PhD at Chongju University, majoring in embedded electronics. Actually, before coming here, I've been to Japan. Also, I get a scholarship in Japan in Waseda University. I took my master's in mobile technology. But I'm thinking that time, what is the purpose of Japan? Why they hire or they got scholars from other nations? Definitely not just for me getting money, but I'm thinking what is their hidden agenda? Actually, when I was in Japan, and then when I came back to the Philippines, I'm from the Philippines. When I came back to the Philippines, I earned a lot of networks, not just only Japanese, but all nations worldwide. Right now, I'm here in Korea. I really want to share again my stories, what is happening right now, and maybe happening in the future outside of my comfort zone. Once again, I'm an electronics engineering major. And then the title that I've been waiting for this, how to share my story to everyone as a foreign student. What is my role here in Korea? Definitely not just only an agent, but should be an agent with a heart. Why? Because as for Miss Nancy a while ago, I heard from her stories, the status of the person is not important. As long as you can communicate, you can write, you can have friends, it's much easier for everyone to share your stories to everyone. Here, my title is a foreign student as agents of public diplomacy to the world. So, 한국 외국 차설탄도로 소외 외국 유학생. I divided my presentation into four parts. My sort of introduction. What is the problem actually? Why we have this public diplomacy? And then next is what is the strategy? And then I concluded this paper. So first, the transformation. Decades before, Korea is very poor. One of the poorest nations worldwide. What else? There are primitives techies. They don't know how to use the technology. But then there's a transformation happen. What? What are those? First, definitely Seoul, Gangnam. The cities are very high-tech. What else? The technology itself speaks for itself, definitely worldwide. If you go abroad, I've been to other countries also, if you tell them, oh, you're from Korea, that is Korean's technology. What else? Definitely the drama. I'm from the Philippines. Definitely Descendant of the Sun is one of the popular Korean drama in our country. What else? This transformation makes the Korea's metamorphosis. They transform from the poorest out to the definitely well-known nation worldwide. Definitely, who among us don't know the culture? Wearing of the hanbok. If a foreigner came here to Korea, they really want to wear hanbok. What else? If you know I don't know if I can speak it properly, buchechu. So actually I really love to dance, the fan dance. What else? Definitely the food. And one of the delicacy, actually, well-known dish or well-known side dish, well-known food worldwide is kimchi. What else? Definitely the business ethics. Me, I'm working in laboratory. Definitely there are some senior student and also dealing with professor. Dealing with senior is very important. Making a bow is very important during business and eating etiquettes. What else? The educational system. Why I came here to Korea? Why I choose Korea? Why I choose Japan? Because Korea and Japan leading worldwide with their education. If you can see worldwide, they're one of the best worldwide. If you can see from the Organization of Economic Cooperation Development, Korea is one of the top 5 in mathematics, science, and reading, organized by PISA, Program for International Student Assessment for 15-year-old pupils. And definitely the Korean technology. iPhone, but still some of you are using Samsung. You cannot say just only iPad, but also Samsung is competing worldwide. What else? I myself, as electronics engineer, know that the updates of internet, I'm studying the internet. Korea is always leading the top. And next, maybe by 2020, Korea will use 5G already. What else? But this is the problem. There is a certain negative connotation attached to Korea. What are those? Definitely the Korean War. I've been to DMC. I really want to go to North Korea, but my professor told me, if you go to Korea, you can't go back here to Seoul again, to South Korea. That's why maybe after graduation, go back to the Philippines. Maybe I will enter first China, because there is no embassy in North Korea. I need to go past to China first, then to study also North Korea, to also help them to really know what's the problem in North Korea actually. What else? Political instability. Actually, this is a problem worldwide, not just only Korea. So everyone, there's the leftists, the rightists dealing with, oh, it's not good for our country. What else? Trendy entertainers. Why always girls used for, let's say, commercial advertisements? And then girls really don't want to become slim. Because that's the trend. Image contemporary. Korean lives really want to engage. Their life wants to become connected, or let's say, like a Korean drama. We've been fighting in our families like a Korean drama. That is one of the problems. And then, what are the strategies, techniques that we want to solve these problems attached to, let's say not just only South Korea. First, economic development cooperation. I'm from the Philippines, one of the Asian country. I'm one of the ASEAN engineer actually. So we are promoting free trade agreement, not just only here in Korea, but also worldwide. So we're having this first stepping stone from Asia to the world actually. What else? Green growth, climate change. I'm here in Korea for almost 2 years. The climate has been drastically changed so much, especially last winter. So we need a certain solution for that. So the East Asian Climate Change Partnership support this. What else? So we have the strategic partnership, enhancing the political security cooperation, and definitely this is one of my topic. Under one of my topic is social cultural cooperation. Why? Because I was invited again as one of the GSIS scholar. So I'm not just only getting money, but I've been sharing what I want to show to Korean government that they invested properly to me. The scholarship. So as a Korean scholarship program, there's a lot actually. A while ago, two of it are already been discussed. The KGSP, the GKS, the COSA, Samsung scholarship. So there are a lot of scholarship that the purpose of this scholarship is to invite students here to Korea, not just only to study their technology, definitely to study their culture. And then when you go back to your country like the Philippines, share your stories to your country, to your home country actually. So I'm not just only earning networks, not just only here in Korea, but also worldwide. So benefits while studying abroad, definitely there are benefits aside from money. Preparation for a global mindset. One of my Korean friends told me, look, since actually there's a lot of story under myself. I'm an electronics engineer, but I love cooking. So I love Yuri fusion, culinary fusion. That is one of culinary diplomacy. What else? And then my Korean friend told me, let's invest in the Philippines and make a restaurant. So maybe in the future I will invite everyone here, especially Miss Nancy, so to taste one of my recipe in the Philippines if you have time. And then provide opportunity to appreciate different cultures. Actually, this is one of the problems why we have ISIS. Because culture's problem. So we need to adapt, we need to understand everyone here, not just only here in our conference, but worldwide. It opens the student perspective and ways of thinking about the world. So what's the word really is? And enhance the proficiency, not just only our mother tongue language, but also Korean. So I've been learning Korean for almost a year. Even though I stayed here for 2 years, but I'm just only learning very short crash course for Korean, and I also know how to speak Japanese. And then strengthen the adaptability, communication, and team building. Because living in a foreign country is hard. So you need to adapt. You need to have networks. You need to have friends. And definitely, if we're going to graduate, we have the career opportunities. And building networks to other nations. So bridging the gap. So we need to help to expand our networks. So that's me. So I'm engaged in a lot of social cultural affairs, not just only studying electronics engineering. And then that is reciprocation. What does the Korea need from us? So this is it, the reciprocation. As an agent, what is our role? Information dissemination. This is Korea. This is their culture. If we go back to our home country, we have to inform them. This is the real Korea itself. Next, promote peace. Who wants war? Definitely, that's why every answer of the Miss Universe word peace. Build mutual understanding. We're friends, actually. Neighborhood countries like ASEAN countries, also Korea and Japan, even in China, even though that we have this disagreement, but we really need each other to survive. And interest in all nations and opportunities. Establish networks. So I'm one of the participants as Toastmasters in Cheongju. So most of my friends are Korean. So I'm sharing what I know from how to speak English properly, and then they teach me also way back how to speak Korean properly. And as my conclusion, I will end at, this is the paper of mine. So I conclude, I divided into 3 parts. The first part is, the first parts are, public diplomacy is a journey. So its definition is not just only been casted in one box. So we need to enhance, develop, and acquiring new strategies, not just only from Korea, but also from other countries. And then the next part, enhance Korea's reputation. So the Korea need us to erase the negative connotation attached to it. Influence in regional and also in global. And then bridging the gaps, not just only in knowledge, research, and definitely cultures. And then last, the most hidden agenda is to live worldwide, to have this potential soft power. So, that's me. So, I'm from the Philippines. So, maraming salamat po. So, kamsahamnida, and thank you very much everyone for listening for my video.